everybody, for some more random choice Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, where I let the dice decide between everything, such as our gender, to if we like cupcakes or not. Now tonight, we are continuing on with our adventures on Dantooine. We've just become a Jedi. What did we become? Jedi Counselor? No, Jedi something. Yep, that's the correct term. Jedi something. We became a Jedi something. And tonight we're going to do some more. I ate food really late today, so my stream is later than usual. But hello. Welcome. I hope the stream is working, because I have no idea if it is or not. Let's press a button and find out. It is working. Alright, turn that back to chat only. Right. Let's load game. And I guess this is where we saved. So, quick recap on what happened yesterday. I'm also about 12 hours into Mario Odyssey, which is a fucking good game. Mario Odyssey is stupidly good. So we have a green lightsaber. And that was all decided by the dice rolls, of course. We're a Jedi Counselor. That's what we became. And yeah, here we are. See what the old squad have to say. How about you, Bastila? What you got to say?
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
Alright, thanks. Great.
I have nothing left to teach you, Padawan, though a Jedi is ever learning. Even the Masters know their training is but in its infancy. Now is the time for you to seek wisdom outside the training chambers. The lessons that yet await you are to be found beyond the walls of this academy. You should speak to the Council, Padawan.
Okay, cool.
Now that the first stage of your training is complete, I am certain they would be eager to have you aid us in our struggle against Darth Malak and the Sith.
While I'm eager to let me do that, once I go back out into the fields of Dantooine again, I'm probably not going to do the main quest straight away. I'm going to try to level up a little bit.
I have heard what you have done and how Juhane has been slain.
Yes.
I had hoped that this would not have come to pass.
Well,
could
the
you
dice...
find nothing in Juhane that could be redeemed?
Personally, I thought Juhane could have been redeemed. And actually, the dice gave her 2 chances. But then on the third dice roll, it was like, you know what? No, we're going to kill you. So, you know, it's what the dice do, old master. Man, that's a 4. I'm going to try to lie to you. She didn't give me a chance.
I am skeptical of your methods and your
We're a
intentions.
good liar.
But if nothing could be done, then that is the way of things. Keep in mind the danger of the dark side, lest you fall into its grasp.
So in terms of that, light side, dark side, we are a little bit of a smidge towards the light. Yesterday we started off pretty much in the light, but we took some pretty negative dips yesterday. So let's speak to Vandar.
That Juhane could not be saved. We in the Council had high hopes for her in the future. In every heart, there is some means of redemption. Could you find none in Juhane?
No, I told you the dice didn't let me.
Perhaps that was the case. It is most regrettable indeed. Heed her example. All are susceptible to the lure of the dark side. We
Okay,
must
Grey
always
Yoda.
remain vigilant against it. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a D8. And that is a 2. We're going to ask you some questions.
A Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know?
1, 2, 3, 4. That's another 4. So that's a D8. That's a 7. What happened to Baela?
We do not know. She was training here until your unfortunate incident with Juhani. Then she simply disappeared. We would like any word of her you may bring. I do not believe she has died or fallen prey to beasts, but I worry that she may have done something rash. She had always been close to Juhani, and her death may have hit Belaya hard. Is there
Belaya.
anything else you
Okay.
wish to ask?
The dice rolls are the greatest, man. That's what it's all about. Rolling them d8s. That's a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What happened to the Jedi who went to investigate?
We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know?
Yeah, it's a 3, so it's a... okay, it's a d6. That's a 3, that's the second option. Is there anything you can tell me about Revan and Malik?
I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired
Danger's
Revan,
true extent? I did not
including
see.
Malik.
Why doesn't he speak like
When
Yoda?
Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malik was the
I
first
can
to
roll a
join
dank
the cause.
D20 for you
And
right
when
now.
Revan fell to the dark side,
Oh, we got a
It was
5.
inevitable
We
he
rolled a
would
5 on a
fall as
d20. That doesn't mean anything. 1, 2, 3. That's a d6. That's a 2. So Revan was stronger than Malik.
Revan was always the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, we had hoped the Sith threat was ended. But Malik quickly assumed Revan's role and embraced the dark side as fully as his master ever had. Now, Malik leads the Sith Armada against the Republic. Hate and vengeance drawing him ever further down the dark path, fueling his powers until they have surpassed those of his old master. Only you and Bastila together can stop Malik now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
Oh, well, we literally just got kicked out of that combo. Good. In terms of d20s, I roll them very rarely, but usually if it's a decision which is like yes or no, and it's just a straight up like yes or no decision, I might roll a d20 and then do like 1 to 10 being yes and 11 to 20 being no or something like that. But a lot of the time d6 is the main to go to. I roll d6 for 2 dialogue and 3 dialogue, and then d8 for 4, d10 for 5, and d12 for 6 dialogue. So, how can I change to full screen in the game? What do you mean, how can you change to full screen in the game? This is full screen. This is full screen. Right, we're going to roll a d10. 1 and 2 is Canderous. 3 and 4 is Karth. 5 and 6 is Mission. 7 and 8 is T3. And 9 and 10 is Zalbar. Let's see what we get. That's a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going with Mission. Quite good. The black bars have to be on the side because the game on Xbox was only ever made in 4:3 ratio.
Justice! The Sandral family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
No, the update, well, the game in general on Xbox One is still 4:3, but what it does, it's an interesting one. It's 4:3. It's fully upscaled to 1080p, but the black bars are still there. So technically, the internal resolution of the game isn't 1080p. It's probably more like it's a small thing. But like you could try stretch ratio. I'm not a big fan of stretch ratio, but that would be something like, yeah. I mean, that's not going to work because that isn't going to stretch. Let me fix that. I mean, stretch ratio would be something like this. Yeah. This is going real slow. This is like a stretch ratio. Where you like fill the screen. Ooh. Yeah, that's probably way too big. Edit. Let's do like 250. But that would get rid of the black bars if they really annoyed you while playing. Yeah, we do a little bit more, so it's like 2.6. And then if you really want, there you go. So this would be like playing it in just a stretch ratio. I'm not a fan of this, but some old widescreen TVs would stretch. Like you have an option to just stretch the screen like this. So like when games were 4:3, so like if you were playing on like a PlayStation or like an Xbox on an original widescreen TV, you could press a button on the remote and it would change to be this. But like if I roll a, how many is this option for? It's a D8, not a D6. Go away, D6. It's a D8 I need to roll. That's an 8. Is there anything else I should know? You can see
these two families
it looks a little
have been
weird.
settled here for some years now.
And causing me no end of trouble.
Indeed. They have been
I
settled
will
here
reset
for
this
some
in a
time,
second, by the way.
and feuding ever since.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a D12. That's an 11. I must continue on with my
Your
main mission.
study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings
I want to show
must
why
spread beyond the
stretch is a really
walls of
bad
our
thing.
academies.
It is in the real world that we
Because like
truly
this, it
prove
doesn't look too
ourselves
bad.
worthy of
Everyone
the
looks a little
title
squashed.
Jedi.
But
You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
let me show the
The
real
task
issue
has
with
its own
stretch.
importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time, something which carries its own rewards.
Okay, so why stretch is a bad idea is how all of the like interface options are all stretched. Like everything isn't a square box; it's more of a rectangle. And like you see in here, my character looks kind of short and fat, and all of the icons are the wrong shape, and all of the text is stretched over.
I'm here,
Some
I'm
people
here.
will find this fine; they will enjoy this. But for me, it's not the way to go. I'm afraid that if I hit reset on this thing, it's going to mess everything up. So I'm just going to edit the transform back to 1920. There we go. And pull it back in. There we go. So this is obviously this is the correct ratio. There are some mods on PC which is a widescreen fix, so it renders the rest of the screen. It doesn't put the black borders in. So for me, I like the black borders. I think it's the original vision of the game. It's how it was made. And you know, everyone is in the correct thing. They don't look like fat squashed creatures. Look, we're correctly proportioned. As someone who studied like animation, human form stuff, seeing like incorrectly scaled things really bothers me. So I have to kind of always try to play in the original resolution. And I've been streaming a lot of like old retro games, and I hate stretch as an option. Zoom is okay if the game doesn't have like a UI or something, but yeah. It is one of the best RPGs ever made. I feel very, very, like, spoiled right now that I'm playing this and Mario Odyssey. One being a very old, great RPG, and the other being a brand new, amazing platformer. Like, both are so good, and I'm so blessed that those are the two games I'm playing right now. Anyway, we have to level up Bastila. So she's going to roll a d6, see what attribute is going to go up. That's going to be Charisma. And then skill, she's going to roll a d8. That is a 3. That's a stealth going up. She finally has a point in stealth. That's a 2. It went off the screen a little bit, but that is a 2. You can see it, but she doesn't have enough points for that, so she gets 2 more rolls. That went off the table. She gets 2 more rolls. That's a 6. There we go. And powers. We can't give her this yet. We can't upgrade her healing yet. So let's give her... Let's see. Let's just give her an upgrade to her slow ability to affliction. What is the dice thing? The dice thing is a personal challenge I've set on myself while playing this game. So every dialogue choice, every skill upgrade, everything I would have to roll a dice for. So I'm not making any of the decisions. It's all to do with the dice, which is why I'm calling this playthrough a random choice. I've played this game like for probably about 6 or 7 times in my life, so I needed something to spice things up. It's a little bit like when people play Pokemon games and like Nuzlocke mode in a Pokemon game where your team, if one of your team members faints, they get classed as killed. So it's a little bit like a set challenge like that, or when you set like when people do like blindfold runs, or if they have to use a stupid third-party controller like a fight stick to finish Mario 64 or something weird like that. I think the original Xbox version looks good. I got my original Xbox is still out because I was originally planning to start streaming this on Monday, ended up being Tuesday because Microsoft announced that this was coming out on Tuesday, so I waited. And it is a little bit nicer. It's less blurry. Obviously, it's rendered at a higher resolution, and the loading screens are a little bit faster, and there seems to be less frame rate drops. It's pretty good. So. Hello, we've already spoken to you. I'm here for your product. Right, I'm gonna buy I'm gonna buy all of those and a bunch of med packs. Okay, that'll do. And I think that's it. I can't buy these yet. They're really good, these gloves, but they're extremely expensive. And how much are your energy shields? 140. That's too expensive. That's an amazing... Oh, we need to buy that. +2 strength and +2 to all saving throws? Damn. That is an incredible item. Right. I don't know. Does anyone know... I'm going to assume the answer is no. But is there no one here who gives you a free heal, like on Taris?
I am unable to render assistance.
I haven't seen anyone to do it, which is a little annoying. I just used an advanced med pack. Good job, Self. That will go down in the history books as the worst mistake ever made. Right, we're going to run around the fields of Dantooine for a little bit. What time is it? We've been streaming for about 15 minutes. So, we're around the fields of Dantooine for a bit. Try to level up, because we need 1,425, I think, if I can do math. More experience points, and then we will level up. And then we may tackle the temple here. Call it a temple. It's kind of a burial mound. Also a pretty good Halo 2 map, burial mounds. But there's a bunch of side quests we haven't done out in the Dantooine field anyway, so we may as well go there. The only side quest we actually did yesterday was the really long murder investigation. So we still need to find this lady's droid that she's in love with or something. So let's head this way. And I'm primarily going one-handed lightsaber as my fight style in this game. I totally forgot where her droid was, by the way. I know it's around somewhere, but we'll just come across it and it'll tell us that it's been used as a sex bot or something like that. It's usually what happens. Okay. So the ancient grove is that way, so we'll head this way, which I think is into the Sandal grounds this way. Sandral grounds. Yeah, cool. Love the twinkly music in the background here. Sandral George.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
Okay, D6. That's a 2, that is the top option.
The council. If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
1, 2, that's a D2. That isn't a thing. What would a D2 be? A D2 is a coin! You flip a coin! No, this is a D6. 1 through 3 for the top option. 4 through 6. From the 1, 2, and 3 is the top option. 4, 5, and 6 the bottom option. I just rolled a 1, so that's the top option.
Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
Okay, so you're gonna let me in. See, this game is very heavily based around, like, in terms of dialogue.
I
Combat is
have been
focused a lot
informed
about
by
other
my
things, but
protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
I do wish to speak to you, but give me a second, I'm explaining something. The game, in dialogue itself, obviously uses a lot of stuff because of the whole light side, dark side thing. And I think the dice rolls make that so much more interesting, but I'm super, super scared that we're just going to end up ending this game at neutral. But hey, if we end up neutral at the end of it all, it's fine. That's the bottom option.
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once.
Jedi are renowned for their fairness and pursuit of justice. There is nothing to fear from us, unless you have something to hide.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
I don't like him. Now, I'm making the choice that I don't like him. The dice aren't making that choice.
You are here from the council, are you not?
Dice, do I
Shen
hate
Matale?
him? That's a yes. That's definitely a yes. I hate him. See? Dice decided. D6. That's a 2. That's the top option.
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassus disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
1, 2, 3. D6. Please don't be a 3 or a 4. Thank you. That was a solid 6.
Cassus was my brother. He was working on archaeological digs here on Dantooine when he disappeared. My father blamed Alan Matale and his son. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
1, 2, 3. It's a D6. That's a 5. That's the bottom option.
You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Quit stalling and get to the point. Please let it be that option. What? Right, I don't know why that just rolled 2 different dice, but ignore the D10. We're going with the 3 because this is a 2 option, and that is the top option.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales.
Oh,
a way to
she
get
just
even for
admitted
the
he's
disappearance of my
kidnapped
brother
Shen.
Cassus.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No. Since Cassus went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassus. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's roll a D. No, not a D6, a D8. Yes. Why are you telling me this?
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
Help me, Shenny One Kenobi. You are my only hope. Oh no, wait. That wouldn't work. The person we're trying to rescue is called Shen. I'm just resetting my chat on Twitch. There we go. D6. That's a 4. Middle option.
Shen and I, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father.
Oh,
and
no.
and
and
Shen
you had
was so
sex.
charming, so sweet.
Wait.
He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love.
And had sex?
My brother Cassus met him too, and they were beginning to become
And you
friends.
had sex with
But
your
then
brother
this
Cassus
whole
too?
mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him.
The
You are my
revelations
only
are
hope.
real. Jesus. So what are we doing? I think we have to find... Okay, Sandril, you have spoken to Nurik and his daughter, Rashia. Nurik denies any involvement, but Rashia tells her she says that her father captured Shen because he believes that Alan, his own son, Cassus. Okay, believes Callan. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Shen is being held in the Sandril estate, and Rashia has given you a key to the rear entrance so that you may help him escape. So shall we help him escape before finding Cassus? I think we probably should, shouldn't we? What do you want me to do?
Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something. There are many secure...
Okay,
Please
don't worry.
find-
I was not paying enough attention. I'm assuming the rear door is around this building, so let's go there. Hopefully we can find Cassus somewhere as well. Or, well, actually, once we get to this place, it's very, very possible that the dice are going to be like, kill the person we're saving, Shen. Oh, can't go this way. It's very possible. So the current squad layout is 2 melee characters and a ranged, which I usually like going with 2 ranged and me as melee, but hey, what you gonna do? Another door. Well, I guess that's the rear entrance. Don't you laugh. Don't you laugh at the word rear entrance. Jesus, there's like bullets, well, lasers, blaster fire. Oh, he's called immune, supposedly. I don't think he's called immune. I'm gonna throw my lightsaber and then crit strike him twice. That should be enough because Bastila is gonna go flurry. No, actually, Bastila's gonna go do shock, flurry, flurry. Which is gonna be fine. And then mission is just gonna blast the shit out of him.
Nice.
See, just one lightsaber throw. That was enough to deal the damage. Let's just disable the mine. I mean, I should probably start collecting them and selling the mines because I don't really use mines. And maybe I will start doing that. No. Right, thank you. There's a lot of droids in this room. Well, mission and level ups, and I just got my level up. Right, buckle up, everybody. It's time for dice rolls galore. So we're going to roll a d8 for our skill upgrade. We only get 1 point. What is going on? That is a 4. That is an upgrade to awareness. And then powers, we get to upgrade one of our force powers, which I think I'm going to do to throw a lightsaber, which requires 3 separate targets with a single lightsaber thrower. Cool. I like how it literally describes here is damage is 1d6, which is pretty much what it's saying, 1 to 6 for every 2 levels of the character attacking the character. So wait, if I'm level 10, does that mean it throws like 1 billion d6s? That's not how it works. Wouldn't it be 10? It will return automatically to Jedi Center at the end of round. Cool. That's what we're going to upgrade. And that means we are level 10 altogether, yeah, because we're Scoundrel 8 and class level of a Jedi Counselor 2. Anyway, Bastila level up. Skills. Roll a d8. That is a 1. That's how your computer use goes up, Bastila. That's going to be useful. It's not. And I wish I could I wish I could remove this feat. Like, she doesn't need 2 weapon fighting. She's never going to do that. I'm either going to give her toughness or advanced Jedi defense, I think. Or maybe lightsaber focus just because she's doing that. Let's do that. And then powers. She still can't do this yet, which is slightly annoying. I want her to get the upgraded heal. And maybe I'm going to give her the upgraded shock as well. I'm totally turning Basilar into like my Sith. And Mission just gets a roll for her 8, so that's a 1, so computer use goes up. It's an 8, that's treat injury, that goes up. And that's a 4, that is awareness, that goes up. Her awareness is really good. She's aware of everything. Oh, it looks like we're slightly heading towards the light side there. I saw a bit of blue. Alright, who's got the best computer skill here? So that's a 7. I'm a 3, so I shouldn't do this. So it definitely should be Mission who does this.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Nothing.
Okay, have it your... Yes? Huh?
Okay. Alright, so 1 computer spec to get in. View hallways. Okay. Corrupt the patrol droid targeting program. I don't have enough for that anyway. South hallway. No, don't have enough spikes. Security room, that's where we are. Don't overload it. Central security room. This one. Okay, we could overload the power computer. Let's do that. Well, we killed a bunch of droids. And return to the override menu. Repair room. There is 2 droids and 1 down. We don't have enough to do anything else anyway. I just want to see if there's anything else below here. Storage room. Well, we took out the room with 3 in, which I think the rest all have 2. So I think that was a pretty good call. And then hit and die.
What?
Okay. I'm just going to open every single door. As you do. What do you mean this is locked? I'll use my security powers. This door. This seems to be a through. Oh, no, central security room. Okay. Oh, okay, this is the room where I fried everyone. Good. Light scan visor. Hey, Mission, do you want a light scan visor? How's that going to look on your face? You don't have anything yet, so that's why I'm thinking. Awareness +4. You are the most aware human being, or, well, Twi'lek, ever created now, Mission. What is your max awareness? 15! Wow. Yeah. You're very aware of everything. And now you're wearing some dope-looking goggles.
I'm here.
I think we just opened this one. Rifle. Anything else in this room? I mean, I'm going to go through everything and attack everything anyway. So I'm going to go attack with this, and then I'm going to throw it again at this dude. And then I'm going to go crit, and I keep pressing the wrong button to switch targets, and just normal attack. Right. Bastila, what are you going to do? Well, you are going to attack this dude with Force Lightning, and then this dude with Force Lightning, and then Flurry. And Mission, who can't see anyone in her class. And you're just going to aim at this war droid at the back.
What?
Wow, that upgraded lightsaber throw is really good, because it bounces between enemies. So for like groups, it's incredible. So I think this is the... Oh no, I thought this was going to be the entrance hallway where we came in. This place is like deceptively big. It's like a TARDIS. Look at all these rooms. Hello.
Please find Shen and rescue. There are many security.
Yeah, we don't need to talk to you. We're looking for Shen. I just want to break into your footlocker right here and steal your credits and your med pack. Oh, hi, security droids. I'm going to run away slightly. We have that engaged, and then I'm going to run away. Pause. I'm going to throw lightsaber at you, throw lightsaber at you, switch back to this one and do crit. Actually, I want to cancel. I want to do lightsaber. 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 Crit. Crit. Okay, now we'll do lightning. Lightning. Attack, and then mission is just going to blast the hell out of this front guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, lightsaber throw is OP. It is so OP. Prison key? I think we needed that. That's good. Right, so now we can try to repair this droid. Who has the best repair skill? So mine is 4. It's great. I have a 4 in repair. And Passler has a 0. Mission, what do you got? You got a 6. So Mission only just has a good repair. We can repair this, but we're only going to lose something. We're not going to get any. We don't have enough repair parts to actually gain XP from doing anything with it, so we may as well leave it alone. Okay. Door. So many rooms. Doesn't seem anything selectable in there. Okay. Through here. Start searching some of these doors. Non-family members are not permitted entrance.
On it. Bam! On it. Bam!
I think Mission might have a better lockpicking than me, so let me just give her a go on this one.
Gotcha. Darn it.
No, yeah, it's truly locked. I'm going to try recovering this mine. My demolitions is pretty high. I think it's like a 6 or an 8 or something. Skill too low.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mission, you try it. Select the frag mine. Recover mine. There we go.
What?
And we can start selling those. Hello. You are
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
Okay, right. We gotta roll a d6. That's a 1. I'm here to rescue you.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you, Shen. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
Rahasia. It's an interesting way to pronounce it. D8. It's a 1. How come I get you to come with me?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Okay, D6. That's a 1, that's the top option.
My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who followed him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Okay. Will Doosville, baby doll. Will Doosville.
On it. Done.
Okay. And I think this is actually the entrance where we first came in. No, this is not locked.
Done.
See? Pretty good at the old unlocking of things. An advanced med pack, good. Some remains on the floor. Cool. They could be maybe used for T3. Alright, let's go speak with Rahasia. See if we can get her to come with us. I really like these skylights here. Who was their interior decorator? I would like to know. And contact him to get some work done on my house. What a random thing to say. Let's go speak to Rahasia. Yeah, she's in this room.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
1, 2. Okay, D6. It's the bottom option.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it.
All of the
I know
droids
Shen
are
would rather
dead.
die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Oh, I guess we got to come with. That was easy.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Yes, she promised you'd meet us outside.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Let's see how this is gonna go down.
Shen, you're safe.
That's just
Rahasia.
half my body.
Well, thank
or
goodness you managed
someone's
to
body
escape.
on
It
the
was all
screen.
thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
Okay, D6. That's a 1. And be nice today.
No, we know that you must have gone to great personal risk to get us out of the Sandral estate undetected.
Okay, D6 again. That's a 2. No reward is necessary. I am being nice today. The
But
dice
surely
let me
we
be
can-
nice. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good, does it? Oh, this looks real bad.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale,
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral!
Yurik!
Talan!
I knew this was all your doing. Knew you had captured my
Comedy is
son.
real.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
I honestly don't know who I would side with. I might just go stand to the side if they start shooting at each other. And one of the options is actually to do that. D6. Okay, that's... Don't make me intervene with this.
We never asked for your help, Jedi. Do not press in matters that do not concern you.
This is an internal affair for my family, and is none of your concern.
You should not interfere with our private business, Jedi. This will be resolved very shortly.
Okay, D6. That is a 4. That is the second option. Your children should be allowed to live their own lives.
My son doesn't know his head from his backside. I am the only one qualified to be making his decisions for him,
Who
and I
wrote
say
this
that he
side
leave
quest?
with me right now.
No, I
The side
won't.
quest is
I can
great.
choose my own path.
Shen, how dare you?
I am tired of you controlling my life. I love Rahasia and I want to be with her forever.
And I want to stay with Shen forever, Father.
Okay, D6 again. That's a 2. That's the top option. I don't know if I can trust Rahasia, Shen. I don't know if you can trust. Why am I saying this?
Do not trust that Sandral girl, Shen. She is treacherous like her father and will only betray you.
No, Shen, don't believe him.
But...
Get away from my daughter, Matale!
Oh, please be the bottom option. I'll close my eyes. Yes, bottom option! We are having true love happen in front of us.
Don't disobey me, Shen. Come to me now and leave her. If you don't, I'll disown you.
Oh, well,
I
that's
don't
just
care.
mean.
Rahasia and I will live on our own if you won't accept us.
You will do no such thing. I am your father, and I order you to come back with me.
No, Father, I won't.
Yeah.
Rahasia, you will not leave with this Matale boy!
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl!
Bye-bye. Now can I kill everyone else here? That would be real good. Is that an option? Okay, that's a 4. That's the second option. Do not be so selfish.
You think to make us stand here, then?
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, darling. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
You both have war droids! I was really hoping it would be a really high roll so I could stay shut up. Both of you calm down.
I will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Tell the Council. Light side points gained. And 600 experience. So, we're still in the neutral zone, but we have gained a little bit more light side points. So I think that's the way we came in, so let's go over this way. Lots of dice rolls today. Lots and lots of dice rolls. Kind of forgotten what playing a video game that isn't Mario is like. Right, so I'm going to go advanced saber throw twice, and then do this, and then I'm going to control mission.
Yeah?
Until we run over here a little bit. And I'm going to shoot everything I've got, and I'm going to try to stun, and then lightning, and then flurry.
I'm here.
We stunned it, that's good. Lightning, that's good. Albino Calf Hound, that sounds like it might be strong. Right, everyone get ready. This is going to be a toughie. Pause. Right, advanced saber throw. And then I'm going to go crit, power, crit on the albino one. Or albino, pronounce it either way. And I'm going to try to take out the other two with Bastila.
Yeah. Take that.
Oh, the albino one hits like a brick house. Oh my god. Right, we're gonna pause here, go crit, power, 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 and we are gonna go all the improved sniper shots, and we're gonna go flurries on best. And I'm gonna go for just a normal med pack. And another normal med pack. Close. So for another normal med pack. And another normal med pack. Oh, can't yet. Now maybe? There we go, it goes down with 750 experience. Woo! I need to heal. Tanked the shit out of that. Oh, there's another calf hound back here. Well, they weren't even like protecting anything good over here. Well, they were protecting their own experience quite a lot. Specifically the albino one. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna be the shit show of the century, I think. Let's save. And I am going to do a bunch of things now. So I'm going to start with Battle Simulant on myself. And actually that's it. That's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to... I don't have a shield on? Huh. I'm going to equip both of these.
What? Yes? I'm here.
And I'm going to go into stealth. And that's where we trigger this. I'm going to try to sneak behind this guy and get a good attack from behind. hope their awarenesses are all pretty low. That was pretty good, that was pretty good. Pause the game. Okay. So, I need to run away, actually, a little bit to get this going. So I'm going to try to do that now. Right, now I'm going to turn around and target the Mandalorian I was just aiming at. Advanced saber throw on him twice. Advanced saber throw on him twice. And then I want to try attacking the Durus Warrior. You're going to do as much as you can to that Mandalorian for now. And you're going to help attack this guy for now. Okay, now time has passed a little bit.
What?
Okay. Let's go after this guy. Bastila, I want you on this. Force Lightning. This guy. Flurry him. Bastila is OP. Look at that. Synced death.
What?
What do we have here? Little metal case, foot locker, bunch of frag mines, and some credits, spare kits. Let's pick up some stuff from these remains. Oh, what were those stabilizer gauntlets? Because my current ones are a +2 strength. Stabilizer are demolitions +2. Okay. Credits. And that's it for this area. We didn't take too much damage either. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. I'm going to try to engage these Cathounds over here first. So, why can't I... Oh, I don't have enough power to lightsaber throw them. Okay. Bastila, you're going to have to do it. You have to light the lightning under them. Light the lightning? That makes sense. And yeah. That went pretty well. And we have more to attack, supposedly. Oh god, what's happening over here? Oh, it's the droid! It's that poor droid! We have to kill these things quick. Lightsaber throw. Crit strike. We need... mission to do that, and then Bastila to... flurry attack here.
What can I do?
We got him.
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C842, a personal assistant droid.
Okay, roll it. It's a D10. I can't see what that was. I'm pretty sure that was a 2, but there we are, 2 again. So that's the top option.
As I said, I am C842, a personal assistant droid. Although in recent months the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Okay. That's a 4. That is the middle option.
I'm sorry if I seem a bit abrupt, but I must be moving along. I am rather in a hurry.
D6. There's a top option.
Not so much as where I am going to, but where I am going away from. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me.
Oh, poor guy.
Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
I like the second option. All the time? And that is at 2. That's the top option. Is she crazy?
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
You sort them out. Wow. What, were you going to try to kill yourself? It's a 2.
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor.
Oh, this
She
is a
would meet new
suicidal
people,
droid. This is
living
so
people.
sad.
Please, will you destroy me?
No! I don't dice! Oh no! Oh my god, please don't let me have to kill this poor droid. Oh no! There's literally if I roll a 3 or a 4, he's safe. A 1 or a 2 or a 5 or a 6, he's dead. I don't want to do this. I don't want to have to kill a helpless droid. Oh! Roll the damn dice. We could. Oh man, this feels bad. Now I feel like I don't want him to go back to her.
But why?
1, 2, 3. I mean, my point is I think we should send him back to her and then tell her if we find out you've been marrying your droid again or pretending you're married to your droid again, we're gonna come and take the droid away from you forever. That's what we should say to her. Like, scare her, basically. That's a 1. She is lonely and needs your support.
You're right. How could I be so selfish? I must not think only of myself, but of how it affects her. She must be frantic. And if she lost me, she'd be devastated. I must return then. It is my duty.
Thank you. I mean, I also think that like she should not try to pretend like you're her dead husband, dude. Like, that's not cool either. I'll see you later. See you later, droid. Bye. Bye. I love droids. Not in the way she likes droids, but, you know, in a general sort of way. Okay, right, we're in the Crystal Cave. I'm going to save. So this is one of the Kyber Crystal Caves on Dantooine. You can get power and color crystals here, I think. And yeah, it's filled with Kinrath. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to heal after this
There. You cannot win.
Okay. I wish lightsaber throw cost less energy to do, but it's so good. Because I'm a melee character, but it gives me a ranged attack, which I really like. And it's a really strong range Okay, I guess we're going to attack more, because old poo-poo face over here is starting to do it. Sorry, I called that's the poo-poo face. Let's do a sonic grenade on it. Oh, Bastard went down. Good job, Bastard. 5 Kinrath. I'm gonna die to that thing. Give me a normal med pack. And then let's attack.
You'll pay.
Right, old poo-poo face, I need you to cure us as many times as you can.
What?
Good.
I'm here.
The crystal is found in the remains of this egg. Lightsaber crystal, Kinrath egg. We are just going to destroy all of the bugs because the Kinrath are just feeding off these kyber crystals basically. We'll probably spawn some sort of giant Kinrath that will come and kill us. The crystals will help a lot for both Bastila's and my lightsabers. Look at this crystal right here. Look how cool it looks. Why can't I pick this one? I think we're almost done with everything I wanted to do outside of the main story, which we are going to go and do. But I'm just going to destroy some more things in here, get some more crystals. Anything else? On these. Anything else in here? Some remains over here. Anything else over here? Another egg. And I'm just gonna run around and see if there's anything else that pops up. It doesn't look like it. There are still eggs right here, but it doesn't look like I can target them. And I think that's it for this area as well. It is just a small cave. Cool. We shall leave. And I think, actually, we're going to return to the Ebon Hawk. Just because it's going to be easy for us to do this. Because we're going to go back here, we're going to talk to the council, and then we're going to upgrade our lightsaber.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena.
Oh no,
remember?
Lena's here!
Updating your brother back on Terrace.
Oh no!
Lena, what are you doing here? Where's Griff? I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming.
You don't
Mission,
look
but
quite
he's
like
bad
Lena
news.
Headey, but
Don't
okay.
you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off.
Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
Okay, let's roll a d6. That is a bottom option. Mission gets a little worked up when it comes to her brother.
Yeah, I know how she feels. Griff can be pretty frustrating. I guess that's why Mission didn't want to come with us when we left Terrace.
You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind.
Is that what the Hutt spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one.
I guess we'll find him on Tatooine
No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
I actually do believe her. It's a top option.
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
2, 3, 4. D6. No, sorry, it's a D8. Rolled off anyway. It's a 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is Griff now? I'm assuming Tatooine?
He's still on Tatooine as far as I know. Not that I really care anymore.
That's where I want
And
to
if
go
Mission was
next. Like,
smart,
as soon
she'd
as we can
forget
get
about that
Tatooine, the
no-good
better, because
con
that's where we can
artist.
get
But
HK.
Griff is my brother.
HK is my
I
favorite
just can't pretend he doesn't
companion.
exist. If he was here to defend himself, Lena wouldn't be saying all this bad stuff about him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever.
Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker.
I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Oh god, I can't wait to get HK again. I have to have HK in my party at all times. Just how he refers to everyone as meatbags. Top of the line. Top of the line. Right, so we're going to speak to the Jedi Council. And then we will go and use the workbench. But the Jedi Council are probably going to be pretty peeved that we let those people escape. But they should see the niceness in it because we did a good thing. But let's see. They may be angry with us.
Rahesia Sandral and Shen Matali have come here seeking shelter against their families. The Council has decided to give it to them. Their love for each other was being denied by overly possessive parents.
Oh good, I think they...
And we learned that it was only by your intervention that they managed to escape here. While it is regrettable that the fences between the families were not repaired, it is good that these two young lovers can live their lives free of oppression.
Oh, good. I guess they're here somewhere. But anyway, workbench, lightsaber. Let's upgrade my lightsaber so we could change the power crystal to another color if we wanted to. We got a bunch of green ones, blue ones, yellow ones. I'm going to keep green. And we can upgrade it with some damage and stun. And then you can, yeah, now we've got like a 3 to 17 damage lightsaber with the ability to do a 25% chance of stun with an attack modifier of +1. And then over on Bastila's lightsaber, let's just put a Rubat crystal in there to give it up damage and on the attack modifier. And there we go. Chewie is currently behind me, not Chewbacca, the real Chewie, as in my dog, sat on the end of my bed just looking and going at me, which is, you know, what he does. So is this equipped by... I can't tell if this is equipped by mission or not, but anyway, I'll upgrade it. And then armor, no one's wearing anything, we can upgrade it. But now we have more powerful weapons, yay! Cool. Let us go into the temple area now. And that'll probably be the last thing I do on the stream today. I wonder if they're here. Just out of interest, I'm going to go look over here in the living quarters to see if the two lovebirds are hanging around here. Oh, here we go.
I am sorry we have nothing of value to give you as a reward. Our families have cut us off completely. Had the Council not taken us in, we would be foraging in the wilderness to survive.
Any wedding plans is one of the options, right? D6? Ah, that's actually what we're going to say.
We are waiting before the ceremony. Hopefully in time our fathers will agree to attend.
That's not going to happen.
If not, we plan to have a small, simple ceremony. You will be invited, of course.
I'll be there.
Rahesia and I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families.
And D6. So any kids on the way yet? I get to say that as well. I've had the bottom options on both.
Not yet, my friend. But perhaps someday soon. Rahesia and I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families.
And D6 again, ignoring a 5 or a 6. I said ignoring a 5 or a 6 because we already got it. Jesus. That's a 3. That's the second option.
We will stay here for the next little while. We're still hoping our parents will learn to set aside their differences and welcome us back into their homes. If they do not, well, perhaps we will travel to Coruscant or to the core worlds and make our fortunes there.
Good luck to you both. May you find the happiness you deserve.
Thanks, Bastila. All said. Well, that's a really nice end to that side quest, and then we're going to go out here and we're going to see another end to another side quest that involves our friend the suicidal droid. Let's move out here quickly, because then we're going to go to the temple grounds. We didn't find that Jedi who ran away, actually, who there was that Jedi who ran away when we came back yesterday after fighting Johanny, I think her name was. Well, I say fighting, we killed her. But that was the Dice's choice. The Dice was like, well, fuck this woman, and killed her. Oh, here's the droid, look. Hello. I'd be waving.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost him.
It's I know. Great role here. We're gonna say I.
It's just so great to have him back. We're just gonna go right home, right now, and celebrate.
Ugh.
Aren't we, my lovely little droid? Don't worry. I'm gonna hug you and
Ugh.
oil you and care for
Oh,
you.
God.
And make sure you never,
feel gross.
ever get away again.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. And nothing interesting to do that. Let's head towards the temple grounds. Do the cat hounds respawn over here? Yeah, they do. I guess we'll fight it. And pause. Now, Bastila, do your thing. We're gonna do affliction.
What can I do?
This thing is about to get wrecked. I think the affliction check saves itself, I think. Some more over here. There's just this other horned cat found that's walking this way, I think. Towards exactly where we need to go. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste that. I've always had a fascination with the design of these pillars outside the temple. Burial mound. Yeah, these things. I really like how they look. Something just super cool about them. Strange ruins. It's got on my favorite. I think it's an AI character in here, like an artificial intelligence. I love the atmosphere in here as well. Yeah, we should probably save here as well. There we go. Here he is.
Sharji King Watawama Mulira. Yuma Lifba Ak Inkokun. Da Hupa Botinya Go Juju Piti. Just Grunky Dopats.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I can reproduce any of the languages spoken by the slaves of the builders. Okay, D6. I just skipped the first few just to get to this point, basically.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
I love this thing. But you are like the one who came before.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Okay, D6. That's a 2. Top option. I am the Overseer. The Builders program me to enforce discipline among the Builders. While this monument to the power of the Starforge was constructed. At project completion, all slaves were executed. I was reprogrammed to serve a Builder in return. Should serve a Builder return, basically. There's a 6. What is the Starforge? Starforge is the glory of the Builders. The apex of their empire is a machine of invincible might. A tool of unstoppable conquest. That is a 1. But what is it? What does it do? Starforge, glory of the builders, the apex of the infinite empire. Yeah, you've
The
already
droid
said
is
this.
obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Okay.
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Okay. That's an off the table. That's a 1. Who are these builders? The builders of the great masters of the galaxy, the conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of the infinite empire, and the creators of the Starforge.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
So 3. Something must have happened to wipe the builders out. The empire of the builders is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against their might and the power of the Starforge. There's a top option. Have you seen a builder recently? I have been here ever since the completion of this monument. In all that time, no builder has returned to seek information on the Starforge. How long have you been here? My chronological circuits have marked over 10 full revolutions of the system's outermost planet around the sun since the builders left.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
This reminds me a lot of Virgil in Mass Effect 1, by the way, which is probably why I like it so much. There's so many little things in this game that remind me of Mass Effect 1, or like I feel like they hinted towards, or I guess Bioware took influence from the previous games. But yeah, this thing reminds me of Virgil in Mass Effect 1, which is the Prothean AI, or VI, you meet. Interesting thing about this is I think Pluto hasn't done one full revolution of the sun since we've been able to observe it as humankind. I think. I could be wrong by that statement. Let's Google it. How many times has Pluto orbited the sun? Pluto was discovered on February 18th, 1930. It takes the dwarf planet 248 Earth years to complete one orbit around the sun. So that would mean the year 2178 for it to complete one orbit around the sun. That's probably wrong. I can't math. It might be right. Anyway, it's a long-ass time, and it hasn't been enough time since we first discovered it to observe its full one orbit around the sun. That's how long the outermost planet takes to go around. And yeah, and it's a dwarf planet. Still counts for this analogy anyway, or this reference to how long this droid has been here. So this is a 3. It's a 1. What is the purpose here? What is your purpose here? Purpose on once you came before you. They discovered the secrets of the Starforge locked behind.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Did you kill the Jedi over there? Can I prove myself worthy? Can I open the door sealed behind you? So 2, that's the top option. Protections will destroy those who seek knowledge of the Starforge if they are deemed unworthy. Can I prove myself worthy, or how can I? Is that option? Entering the proving grounds to the east and west within those who understand will reveal the secrets within the doors. Those who fail will be destroyed.
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Cool. Like I said, this is going to be the last Jedi Knight robe. Bitchin'. We're just going to equip that because. So this is a 1+8, and this is a 2+8. Yeah, we blue now. Abadi abada. Alright. So these are droids. They're really old droids, but they're still droids.
I'm here. What?
So be it.
Hurt like hell. Pause. I want Bastila to do another shot, and then do flurries, and I want Mission to do that. These guys are so strong.
The Force fights with me. So be it.
Okay, this is going badly. I'm running away now. Casually gonna run away.
I'm here.
Quick, we must run. The party is here. Well, other than Bastila, who's dead. Oh, good, she died. We can't kill this droid. Look, I'll try throwing every grenade I have at it. How about that? It's doing damage. More grenades. Let's try and throw a couple more. I'm officially out of grenades. Look, that's doing like nothing to it. This is bad news bears. Oh, I did 2 damage to it. Shocking. Miss. That was a 10, that was pretty good. Maybe we should try taking the battle stimulant as well. I don't know what I just did. Boom! That took way too long. Maybe we should have talked to it. That would have helped, wouldn't it? Yeah, the doors. No, okay, he didn't say anything else. I I'm gonna save again. That was a very unorthodox way of doing that. Wreckage. Okay. Ancient terminal. Press a button. One of these turns softly echoed by your datapad. A small data receptacle opens on the front of the ancient machine. Insert your datapad into the episode. Interfering with your datapad, the screen goes blank, and the familiar characters begin to appear on screen. Press a button, nothing. Retrieve your datapad. Kick the computer. Your foot hurts. Retrieve, does not seem to budge. Press many buttons at random, talk to the computer. Datapad is released. Language analysis. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Jesus. That was a weird noise. Oceanic. Grassland. And arboreal. I guess that worked. They're the 3 that on that list seemed life-giving. Okay. I think it's time we heal. Now let's do 1 cure. Let's get Bastila to do 1 cure.
What can I do?
And then Bastila do energy shield. And medpack yourself up.
What? Huh?
And mission, you medpack yourself too.
Yes?
Okay.
I'm here.
Fighting these things is not fun. Is there another one to fight in here? Because if so, there is. Right, okay. Wait here. Wait right here. Right, I'm going to go into solo mode. Right, actually, I'm going to move everyone over here. Everyone come around this corner.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm here.
Into this corner. Now I'm going to go into solo mode.
I'm here.
Both of you wait here. Okay.
Mine laid and ready. Mine laid and ready. Mine laid and ready. Mine laid and ready.
Okay. I'm going to draw this droid to me. It seems to be stood still. Well, that's a bloody nightmare, isn't it? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. I'm hoping it's going to follow me. Oh yeah, there we go. And here it is. Turn solo mode off. How much does... Okay, all those mines did not a lot of damage to it. It's good to know. Okay.
I'm here.
You cannot win.
Switch to mission and do this.
What can I do?
Take that!
There.
goes. Whew. We did it. Press a button, talk to it, press many buttons at once, insert datapad, talk to it. Identify 3 primary death-giving seed world types: desert, volcanic, and barren. Breaking the death seal. And here we go. I'm gonna save again. But that's pretty much it. After all that fighting, we're finally here. And this is, like I said, the last thing we're going to be doing tonight. The interaction with one of my favorite pieces of 3D technology in a video game ever. I don't know why, I just love the way it looks so much.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
Okay, D3, D6, sorry. It's the bottom option.
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
2. Roll off the table. Oh, God, stop rolling off the table, dice. That is a 4. I still don't understand about the Starforge. What does it do?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan, but there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Okay, and another D6. There's the bottom option.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
And there we go. Let us warp out of here. We can't do that at this time. We have to leave normally. Oh, okay. Let me just 1 second. Let me indulge myself with this. I think this is one of my favorite 3D objects in a video game ever. I don't know why. There's just something about it that I really, really like. It's just super, super cool. I guess it's like a sci-fi nerd's dream to see something like that in Star Wars. I need to get I'm trying to get like a good screenshot of it for thumbnail. Something like that is probably pretty good. Yeah, maybe like that will do. Cool. I love it. It's such a crazy, awesome piece of technology. Hey, Ancient Droid, we did it! You're proving yourself worthy. The concealed door is open. If you wish to learn the secrets, you must go beyond the room. I shall remain here. Bye-bye. See you in another playthrough. Where is Bastila? Here she is. Let's return to the Ebon Hawk. Go speak to the council. And then we will end the stream. Oh, Bastila wants to talk to us.
How can I help? It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not. I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further. And are you so certain that it is not you in my dreams? Regardless of which it is, our fates are linked. The vision was doubtless meant for us
security bot
both.
in the background.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision, or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked, and for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near-physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given. I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further. And are you so certain that it is not you? I see. As you wish.
Okay. Let's go to the council. Suppose we could buy a few things for our journey here. Maybe sell a couple of things too.
You talk too much.
Right, what do we want to sell? I'm going to sell a couple of antidotes. A couple of the repairs. Clothing. 7. Mod armor can go. Something like that. Simple viral blood can go. And all that looks good. Oh no, stop talking. My mistake for pressing B. I want to buy like just a few more med packs. I like that we've gone green lightsaber. It's really cool. Again, the dice decided that, so. While green is not one of my favorite colors, it's probably very, very much at the bottom of my list of colors that I like. There's something about lightsabers that are green that I really like, and same with blue lightsabers and red lightsabers. I think it's because they're so iconic. But then I also do really like yellow lightsabers, so, or orange.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
The lie is going to be silly here if we get the lie. And we get the lie.
What are you talking about? The Council must be told of what we found there. We found an incomplete star map, Master Vandar, and an ancient droid that mentioned something about a star forge.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Okay.
Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Okay, D6. Okay, sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful. This is what we have pinned our hopes on?
Peace, Rook. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
D6 again. Good, others will only slow me down.
Secrecy
the dice have
is
become
our best
dark.
defense against the Sith.
Become evil towards the end
But
of the
it would
night.
be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. Keep the example of Juhani fresh in your mind. You may need a reminder of the dangers of the path that leads to the dark side.
That's a 1. There are others. I want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
That's a 4. That's the second option.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
We got some dark side points in there. See where that puts us in the alliance, allegiance, the light dark mirror. Right in the middle, pretty much, still. Like I said, this is pretty much going to be a neutral playthrough. Because of the dice. And that is everything on Dantooine that we are going to do. And that is everything we are doing on today's stream. Next time, we'll probably head to Tatooine. Or Korriban. They're usually one of the two I go to first. Tatooine purely because I want to get HK as early as possible. If we can. I think we just need a sugar bugger load of credits to get him there. HK is my favorite. I just like him walking around going, meat bags, meat bags, meat bags. 2, 3, D6. There's a 1. How do you know the council gave me a mission? So you're going to council chambers, you were there for some time. If the council constantly demon you, sure is not mine. I only wanted to wish you well and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. Okay, D6. I can look after myself. The Terran Tentek, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Jesus. That thing sounds horrible. Is it 2? What makes this creature so dangerous? It's a predator and we dread its prey. Some who believe the Tentarans are a monster bred by the ancient Sith. Unfortunately, the Terra Tentek is quite rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous and darkest places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years. Sounds like they're extinct. Well, I'm not saying that just yet. This is not the first time they have vanished. Many believe they can lay dormant. Alex may have woken these creatures. Roll a d6. That's a 1. The Great Hunt, what's that? Organized by the Jedi Council shortly after the war against Hexar. Jedi were scattered throughout the galaxy, helping rebuild from devastation. Many Jedi vanished during this period, disappearing from the variety of worlds without warning. We did not know. Council investigators discovered the Terran Tentec. That's probably not how you pronounce it. Terran Tentec. Whatever. We're behind the killings. D6. That is a cost. What cost? Many Jedi banded together and journeyed to the planets that were suspected of harboring them. The Great Hunt did not rest until all creatures had been slain, or almost all. There were still rumors from on Korriban. They never went to Korriban. So we're gonna have to fight one on Korriban. Cool, thanks.
Kachikun Itahodonga, Yikinkuno Bamurunda di Hodonga kun hunkabi. We Itanan Dayata. What are you ma Wamahu Nandek?
He believed they were slain by one of the monsters. Council felt it was too dangerous to send any more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be going now.
Jedabadawana Nidibobo.
Well, so you said, may the force be with you, I guess. And off we go. Next time, we will be leaving Dantooine. But first...
How can I help?
We must speak to Bastila.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
1, 2, 3. So the bottom choice? I still don't understand this bond of ours.
Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Yeah.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm sick of answering questions. No, come on. Alright, we'll pick the second option.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll be a little more mature.
No, the dice isn't great for those conversations, is it? Anyway, here we are. About to leave Dantooine, but that'll be next time. So thank you again for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with more KOTOR, and in about 20 minutes, real time on the stream, with some more Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey is my current addiction, so tune back in on twitch.tv/FridayGunner4, or the channel you're on right now, which is where you're watching it, because I'll be streaming Mario Odyssey very, very soon, in about 10-15 minutes. See you then. Goodbye!